Are 1960s films too outdated for modern audiences today? Imagine a world where movies were shot on film stock, with practical effects and on-location scenes that give them a warm, textured look. Now think about how those films from the 1960s still influence cinema today. Some people might say they feel slow or old-fashioned, but many still see them as vital pieces of film history. During the 1960s, Hollywood went through big changes. Studios relied on epic musicals and big-budget movies early in the decade to compete with television. But by the late 1960s, a new wave of filmmakers started making movies that spoke directly to young audiences. Films like Bonnie and Clyde, The Graduate, and Easy Rider broke traditional rules. They tackled social issues, experimented with storytelling, and showed a rebellious spirit. These movies reflected the mood of the times, a desire for authenticity, freedom, and change. From a technical view, films from the 1960s look and sound different from modern movies. They used practical effects, natural lighting, and on-location shooting, which gives them a distinct visual feel. The pacing can seem slower, and editing less flashy compared to today's quick cuts and computer-generated imagery. Dialogue and character development often take priority over action scenes. For some viewers, this can feel a bit dull or unfamiliar. But others find it refreshing, offering a break from the rapid-fire pace of modern blockbusters. The themes explored in 1960s films are still relevant. Movies like The Graduate captured the anxieties of young adults, while Bonnie and Clyde questioned authority and celebrated anti-heroes. These ideas about identity, love, and the search for meaning are timeless. Fashion, slang, and social norms may be rooted in the 60s, but the core messages still resonate. Nostalgia plays a big part in how these films are viewed today. For those who lived through the 60s or grew up hearing stories about that era, watching these movies is a way to connect with the past. They offer a glimpse into the music, fashion, and attitudes of the time. For younger audiences, these films are like a discovery, showing where modern cinema came from and highlighting the creativity of filmmakers working with fewer resources. Streaming services and social media have made it easier to find and share these classics. Platforms like Criterion and Mubi offer restored versions with behind-the-scenes features, making them more appealing. Clips and memes from these movies are everywhere on Instagram and TikTok, introducing new generations to their charm. If you're creating content about 1960s films, focus on what makes them special. Show how fashion, music, and attitudes come alive on screen. Compare scenes from classic movies to modern ones to highlight changes in filmmaking. Invite your viewers to share their thoughts or memories, whether they are longtime fans or first-time viewers. Whether these films feel outdated or not depends on the person watching. For many, they are lively, creative, and full of emotion. They reminded us where cinema has been and inspire us to think about where it is headed. For those with a sense of nostalgia, these movies are more than just old films. They are a window into a moment in time, full of energy and change.